Hey everyone, today is day 167 of documenting everything business, journey, life, um, online, on YouTube, or on Instagram. And I've joined the remote sales or high ticket sales industry since June 1st of 2024. And is August, today is August 1st. So it's been exactly 2 months, or yeah, it's been exactly 2 months since I've joined the industry, and that I've actually closed my first prospect, my high ticket prospect, with minimal sales knowledge prior to actually joining the industry. In this video specifically, I'm going to show you guys realistically what it takes to find your first success in this industry because it's such a big industry. There's so much information, and you just don't know like how to navigate it. So I'm going to tell you realistically what it takes to be in the position that I am today and actually sign a client for my company. All right, guys, the reason I'm showing you guys some proof is so that you guys can actually believe me. Yeah, guys, I'm still 19. I've I'll turn 20 in 9 days. And I really want to show you guys that it's possible. And I'm a real person. Look, I'm not living the life yet right now. I literally don't have AC in my room in that cubicle up there. And as a 19-year-old, I literally just closed my first prospect online for a high ticket. And it feels amazing. And I want to share that with you guys so that you guys can take inspiration. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but it's just to show you guys and to keep you motivated that this works. And I'm literally just like everyone else. Like there's nothing special about me. So here it is. So 1600 paid, 1600 due date August 1st, paid by MasterCard, and the PIF, it means pay in full. So they didn't split or anything. They paid the full 1600. And as you guys can see, the enrollment coach, it's me. Just let me see if I can refresh the page. Yeah, there we go. Refreshed it. But yeah, hope this is enough proof. Like literally, it's not even that much. It's literally 1600. So there's really no reason you guys shouldn't believe me. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys to show you guys it's possible, because there's so many people that are making 10 grand, 20 grand, and I'm not there yet. And that's why I'm filming this, because I know it's more relatable to like a normal person who has never made any money before. 1600, you can make this. I literally just made this 30 minutes ago. So it's pretty crazy. And let's dive into how I did it, the big takeaways, and yeah, let's get it. All right, guys, so here's a breakdown of the timeline and how exactly I got my first sale as a 19-year-old after years and years of trying. But specifically with this timeline is when I joined the remote sales industry. And before that, before the remote sales industry, I was in SMMA for like a couple months, and you guys can see that on my channel as well. So, and that didn't really play okay, I can say it did. Everything before my journey in remote sales did play a role, so I have to be transparent. It did play a role, but well, what I'm showing you today is what happened when I exactly joined the industry to getting my first close. And I have to say, before joining the industry, my sales skill was absolute. I believe that anyone could replicate this as well. As I said, guys, I'm not anyone special. You just have to put in the work. I'm not a prodigy or nothing, but you just have to put in the work and the grind, and you'll get similar results. So here's the timeline. I started this industry on June 1st when I invested into a mentorship. Now, after that, I got my first role at an agency, at a marketing agency on June 10th, and quickly left it after 11 days or after 2 weeks because I didn't make any money and the business owner wasn't making any money for me, even though I was doing a good job. So the lesson I learned here is you need to know when you're wasting your time with a business that's not going to make you any money, because at the end of the day, you're a contractor, you're not an employee. If you go to the hospital, you get in an accident, they're not gonna, are they gonna, are the business owners gonna pay your bills? No, right? You're just a contractor. So you just go there, get the job done, get paid for what you did, and you just repeat. So that's pretty simple. And what I did from joining the industry and getting my first role was networking. And I talked about this in my previous video, so definitely check that out. After I left, I did some more networking to get my second role, and this one was a very good one. This was a solid role. That was not a very good one, but an okay role that could make me around $3,000 a month as a setter, appointment setter. Okay, and that happened on July 2nd, so that's around 9 days. Or wait, no, that's around 9, 10, 11, that's around 12 days from when I left my first role to my second alright role, decent role. And from there, from when I left my first agency role, I started hustling. I started grinding on my sales skill set. And the reason I did that was because when I left my first role, I was already looking into the future of getting into a closing role, right? Because truly I wanted to close. That's where you make the money. That's where you make the most money and make the most, I guess, impact on whether a person closes and actually you change their life or not, right? So that's what I wanted to do. So from when I left my agency, my setting role, I started training my sales skill set specifically. Now, I got my second role, and then about 2 weeks later of my second role, I landed my third role, and that was in a closing role for a fitness company, a very well-known fitness company. And that happened on July 17th. And how I found that role was through networking and a little bit of referrals as well. Now, and I talk about that in my previous videos. And during this whole time, keep in mind, I'm still doing daily role plays. I'm still attending coaching for all my mentorships consistently, as much as I can. And I networked a little bit. I didn't network as much as I did getting into my first, second, and third role. Like after I got my second role, I didn't network as much, but I still got the role. And after I got my fitness role, from the 17th to the August the 1st, which is where I made my first sale as a closer on the fitness offer, it was just intense work, intense grinding. This was just a period where you just put your head down and you just figure it out. Like, I don't know what to say, but figuring it out in my terms is just trial and error. And I took my first couple sales calls on the 28th. That's when I took my first sales calls, and it took me five days of taking sales calls, taking 2 to 3 sales calls a day to get my first sales calls. And in between those calls, I attended a lot of training, a lot of coaching. I kept asking questions, and I'm not gonna lie, some of the coaches, they tore my life apart and they slapped me around, and it was tough. But that's what makes a winner. That's how you succeed in sales. You fall down, but most importantly, you get back up and you keep going. The most important thing is you just keep going. And here you go. You're gonna get your first sale very, very soon. And then you're gonna hit your first 5 grand a month, 10 grand a month, 20 grand a month. No matter what it is, you just gotta keep going. You can't stop. And yes, there's gonna be tough times, and I had a lot of tough times in this intense period. Like when I got my fitness offer, and I took my first couple sales calls 5 days ago. These 5 days were very important because it was tough. I just kept getting no's, like F off, or what is it? I think I'm being sold to. See, that hits. Like, I'm just like, damn, am I that bad? Right? So you have all these things in your head, but at the end of the day, I knew I had to go through this. I had to fall to get back up. I had to fall to move forward. And here we are, first close, and to me, this is a huge win in my books. Because now I can just do it 10 more times, 20 more times. And if I get on even better offers, boom. Like, I've done it, you know? Like, I've proven to myself that I can sell. And I've proven to myself that after all these years of trying, I think I've tried realistically, because everything on this channel is, I want to keep it real. This everything here, it didn't just start, realistically, it didn't just start on the June 1st. It started 3 years ago when I initially embarked on this journey of just entrepreneurship, business, online. I'd say about 3-4 years ago. And today is the day where I've really seen a lot of success. So, and I think the main reason why I found success in this is because I believed in myself that it would work. And I put 110% into what I did. Because all the other business models that I tried in the past, yes, I put a lot of effort, but I didn't invest into myself. So with this one, the difference with this business model is I invested into a mentorship. I invested in myself, and I got information that I wouldn't get without the mentorship. I got the network that I wouldn't get without the mentorship. I got the coaching. I got the coaching, which is so important if you wanna get to a point quicker, right? I've already spoken about the mentorship before on my videos, but it's so important to get taught by someone who have already walked the path that you want to walk. Now, what else is there? Yeah, and it's just 10-hour days, 12-hour days of just grind. And one thing I learned about my first offer, even though I left it because I didn't make any money, but if you want consistent outcomes, you need to have consistent habits and inputs. If you want similar results, let's say I'm closing 2 to 3, if I'm having 2 sales a day, then that routine that I have, I can't keep sporadically changing my routine. I need to have a simple, or not simple, but at least something harmonic, right? So that my life isn't all like here, there, all crazy. Okay? So, I'm gonna tell you guys still my routine just in case you guys wanna know. Wake up in the morning, 8 a.m., head to the gym, eat breakfast, and then it's grind. Or sometimes I have coaching calls at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and I wake up to those. I don't miss them. So, and then I work throughout the day until 10 p.m., 11 p.m., sometimes 2 a.m., like yesterday. Because some of the coaching calls are at 2 a.m. or 1 a.m., and I still make it to them because I know it's important to my success. but also I prioritize my sleep as well, okay? So that's not a usual thing where I sleep at 2 a.m., but I plan to sleep. I am sleeping 8 to 9 hours a day. Sleep is important, and water is important too. So I have a habit tracker actually on my laptop, and I have everything figured out from my whole day. Like every single hour, I have it blocked out on what exactly I am going to do at the hour. So that way, I have a structured life. And when it's Sunday, when it's Saturday, when it's my day off, it's done. I don't need to have structure because I can enjoy myself. That's when I enjoy myself because, you know, my mom always told me, play hard. You work hard, you play hard. So if I really enjoy myself, then I enjoy myself, and I just let that day for myself to relax and have my own time. So you need to have balance, and you need to have balance. And another thing I want to bring up is congruence. In sales, you need to be congruent, right? I'm selling a fitness offer, so I can't be fat and help other fat people change their beliefs on taking a step moving forward to becoming thinner when I haven't done it before, when I haven't made the commitment to change my life around and go through a coaching program. You know what I mean? So yeah, this has been a super fun journey to be on, and it's only the beginning. That's the fun part. I haven't even reached my potential yet. This is just my first close. Even though it means a lot to me, like to everyone else who's already doing 10 grand, 20 grand, there's a lot of catching up to do, but I'm not comparing myself to them because this for me is amazing. And all I need to do from here is keep it up and times it by 10. It's really simple. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hope you guys got some value out of it, and make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel, like the video, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.